Hello there and welcome back to my channel. For today's Vlogmas video, I am doing a holiday teacher tag. Shout out to KEANNA from the Art of Phonology for creating this tag. Basically, there are 10 questions kind of related to the holidays, kind of related to teaching, and I'm gonna go through and answer them. All right, the first question is, what is your favorite warm drink this time of year? Coffee, hot chocolate, or cider? Not cider. I've never been a big cider fan. Obviously, I love coffee, and I used to be a big fan of iced coffee, but in the past 2 years, I've switched over to just hot coffee, even though it gets really hot here in Texas. Like, the day I am filming this, it is 87 degrees. In the middle of December. But I do love me a good hot chocolate, especially around the holidays because it's kind of different. Quick little tip for you if you are planning on doing hot chocolate with your students. I remember the days where I brought in milk and hot chocolate mix and tried to combine them inside of like a crock pot or a slow cooker, and it was a disaster. Just buy pre-made chocolate milk, like the big gallon jugs of chocolate milk, pour it into your crock pot or your slow cooker, heat it up, and then add in some marshmallows and you're done. Oh, hello. Would you like to join the video? Come on. Nope, you've come this far, Luna. She's gonna end up chewing on the tree, I know it. The second question is, what is your favorite holiday read aloud? So I understand that the assignment wants me to pick just one book. That is impossible. So I have a whole stack of books that I would like to share. I'm gonna share some that are strictly Christmas and then some that are more just like winter snow themed, because obviously it depends on your class and what holidays they celebrate. When it comes to Christmas, I do love the book How to Catch Santa. It's super cute and it's great to lead into like an activity, maybe a STEM challenge, where your students are going to try to catch like Santa or the Gingerbread Man or something like that. I love the author Jan Brett, so I have 3 different Jan Brett books that I love. So the first one is Who's That Knocking on Christmas Eve? I also love The Wild Christmas Reindeer, and then Gingerbread Baby. I love Jan Brett's illustrations. Hold on. So some of the pages will have like little cutouts on each side, so it kind of shows you like what happened before and also a peek at what's happening next. So it's great for predicting and things like that. When it comes to just winter snow books, I love Akiak. It's about the Iditarod race. I also love Snow Day. This one is super cute. So the main character is anticipating a snow day. They've heard on the news it's gonna be like historic and they're gonna be off school for like a week. And then the day actually comes and there's no snow. And then at the end, you find out it was actually the teacher. Very relatable. And then Snowflake Bentley. This is about Wilson Bentley, who was the first person to photograph snowflakes. And it not only tells a story, but it also includes like different facts along the side. So you can do tons of activities with making paper snowflakes, and there's ways to adapt it to science and math, and it's just a fantastic book. Next question, what is your favorite holiday craft? Ooh. Okay, so one that I love is having my students decorate ugly sweaters, and I would have different categories. So funniest sweater, most creative sweater, cutest sweater, ugliest sweater. And I love seeing which category my students like gravitated towards. So that's a good one, and it's easy because all you need is like a printout outline of a sweater. I also love doing like stained glass pictures. I did this in 2nd grade. Basically, you give students a plastic bag, and inside of it, they will put a template. They will trace on the plastic bag using Sharpie, like the template, and then color it in. I would usually give my students colored Sharpies to actually color it in. Then they take a paper plate, wrap it in aluminum foil, and put it inside the bag so it kind of stretches the template over top. And they always turn out really, really beautiful. And it's a great thing that my students can take home with them. I also have done like stuck in a snow globe crafts. So you take a picture of students like this, so it looks like they're stuck in a snow globe. They cut out their picture and you basically attach like a bowl on like a clear bowl on top of a paper plate, and you put some fake snow in there and it looks like they're trapped in the snow globe. And then of course you can have your students do a writing assignment to go with it, and just directed drawings. Those are always super easy leading up to winter break. If your students just need a brain break or some time to chill out, put on a directed drawing from YouTube. And they love it. The next question, what is the weirdest gift you've ever received from a student? Honestly, I haven't received too many weird ones, or if I have, I've completely blanked it from my memory. But I was given a costume tail for Luna one year because my students knew that she had no tail, and he gave me like a tail that's made for like a costume. That was adorable. And then this wasn't necessarily a weird one. It was just kind of funny. I got a hat one year, like a beanie, and it had Santa like stuck inside of a chimney and it said bottoms up, which I just thought was hilarious. But it's one of those things where it's like, I kind of want to wear it, but I also don't want my students to ask about it because it's a little bit awkward. Next question, are you giving gifts for the holiday this year? If so, what? Obviously, I'm not in the classroom, therefore I am not giving student gifts, but I will share a few ideas of gifts I've done in the past. So one year I did 5 different small gifts leading up to winter break, so that last week of school, and it was things like no homework pass, excuse me? Hi. I did reindeer noses, which were little like malted milk balls. And then I had one red one that was like a cherry chewable candy thing. I did elf pillows, which were little mints. I did a herd of animal crackers. And then on the final day, I gave them a book and a bookmark. Another year, I did little mini Play-Dohs, and I had a template where it made it look like an ornament. And it said, I hope you have a delightful holiday break or something like that. I also made my students ornaments, and they were filled with strips of paper, and each strip of paper had a compliment that their class had written for them. Those were adorable. I also did saran wrap balls one year. I am so sorry for my cats. The saran wrap balls are a lot of fun. You take little trinkety items that you can find at like the dollar store or the Target dollar spot, and you wrap them up in saran wrap so you have like the nucleus, like whatever the biggest prize is going to be in the middle, wrap it up in saran wrap, and then you add a prize, wrap it up, add a prize, wrap it up. So it ends up as this big ball, and then the actual game that you complete with students, you have them sit in a circle. One person is rolling dice and they're trying to get doubles. As soon as they get doubles, the person who has the ball has to pass it to them. So it just continues. So when you get the ball, you're trying to unwrap it as quickly as possible. It's always hilarious. And that way my students would just get whatever prizes fell out when they were unwrapping the ball. I always had extras to make sure someone got at least something. But I remember one year, a little boy ended up getting a pair of socks, and they were like girls' socks, but he was so excited. He's like, I got lady socks. In that moment, like all I have to do is think about it, and I just burst into laughter because it was the cutest thing. I also did little hot chocolate packets. So during last year with COVID and virtual learning, my students were all virtual during the month of December, and I dropped off at their house a little baggie that had a hot chocolate pack, a popcorn pack, I think it had some Hershey Kisses, and a candy cane. And that was meant for like the final day before break. We were going to watch a movie, and that way they had little snacks to enjoy. I am so distracted by my cats right now. Next question, kind of similar. Are you planning a winter/holiday party? Again, not in the classroom, but I'll share a couple of things that I've done in the past. So I was famous for doing PJs and a movie on the last day before break. It's easy. Everyone's kind of burnt out at that point. But when I taught 4th grade, our like 4th grade tradition was having our students build gingerbread houses. And all of the students leading up to 4th grade knew that that was like the 4th grade activity. We would take over the cafeteria. We had tons of parent volunteers, so we were not doing this on our own. But the week leading up to it, parents would bring in like graham crackers, icing, different candies, things like that. And then on that final day, we had parents who would set up the cafeteria, so tablecloths, they would set up bowls with the candy. Each student would get a sleeve of graham crackers that they were able to use to build with, and they'd get a cup with icing and a knife. We usually would add in some powdered sugar to the icing to make it closer to like royal icing rather than just the regular store packaged icing. It worked a little bit better. They would take their cup and their sleeve of graham crackers into the cafeteria and just go to town. It was super messy. We always had kids who ended up in tears because their house would fall apart, but it still was a lot of fun. We would have students plan their house before they went to the cafeteria. Did they ever follow their plan? No, but they would just build it on a plate, and then we had plastic baggies or like grocery bags. If anyone wanted to take it home, we could just slip their plate inside of the bag and tie it up for them. But one hack that we did find, we would give students a juice box, not a juice pouch, a juice box. They would drink it while they were planning their gingerbread house. And then when we went to the cafeteria, they would use that to kind of build around. So that would be on the inside, and they would put the graham crackers around. It just gave it more structure. and we found that students were more successful with that. Next question is, do you dress in holiday fashion or stick to regular clothes? If you watched any of my old vlogs, you know that I love to dress up in holiday fashion. I have a whole box of winter/Christmassy type shirts and sweatshirts and PJs. I loved a good PJ day. When I taught 4th grade, our school would actually have themed days for typically about 2 weeks leading up to winter break. And each day would have a different theme, such as winter day, and you would wear like blue and white. And we did one where it was like dress up as your favorite winter character. So I dressed up as Anna from Frozen, and I definitely love just the festivities that come with December. Next question, what are you most looking forward to during winter break? When I was in the classroom, I always look forward to just sleeping in. I was exhausted and I just wanted to not set alarms and sleep as long as my body would let me. And I wanted to just lounge around and watch movies. Like, that's all I wanted. But this year, I am most looking forward to just spending the holidays in a new city and getting to explore and find some of the new things that we can do around Austin. Candy cane or gingerbread men? I guess candy cane. I never really made gingerbread men, like the cookies growing up. Never really did gingerbread houses growing up. Billy and I have tried it twice and hated it.
Oh my God, coming out the top. Oh my God. Michelle.
Stop. Hold on, I'm in the middle of something I can't help.
Michelle, it's oozing at the top. It's relentless.
It's stressful. It is not an enjoyable experience. Plus, I love things that are mint flavored, so candy cane. Final question. What's your favorite holiday treat? Ooh, a lot. Cookies of any kind, really. I love like chocolate covered pretzels, especially if they have little like peppermint pieces. Actually, hold on, I have some. Okay, so I have this big bag of snacks that I've been accumulating because Billy and I are going to do a holiday date night. We're gonna make like a holiday themed charcuterie board. So I've just been collecting all kinds of snacks. Okay, I have this Boom Chicka Pop white chocolate and peppermint drizzled kettle corn. Okay, more popcorn. I do like popcorn. This one is Smart Food Captain Crunch Berries, Mary Berry Popcorn Mix. That sounds delightful. I have some hot chocolate bombs. They're like peppermint flavored. I got these at Target. I got this Trader Joe's chocolate peppermint loaf mix that I'm going to make. Very excited about that. Dark chocolate covered peppermint JoJo's. Okay. And then just like some cookies, and then this gingerbread coffee, which I've never had, but I'm very excited to try. Oh, and I don't have any, but Reese's Trees. Okay, that is it. I hope you enjoyed this very laid back Vlogmas video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button and notification bell so you don't miss any future videos. As always, thank you for watching. I love you so much. Don't forget to put your positive pants on, and I will catch you in the next one.